Hi guys, it's Bobby here. I haven't made a video in a while, so I think it's about time. I've gotten some new machines since my last video. My most recent addition is called the Hoover Platinum Collection Lightweight Bagged Upright, and it is a beautiful machine. I've only had it for a few days now, and I totally adore it. I actually like all of the members of the Platinum Collection. I don't think I would want the one that's supposed to be like a Dyson, but this one that is supposed to be like an Orek, but better, is better, and I do love it. I found it on Craigslist for $40. The guy wanted $95 originally, and I saw it for $49, and I asked him if he would take $40, and he said yes. And so I drove an hour and 7 minutes to get it, but it was worth it because it looks like brand new and it works like brand new. And one thing you'll notice is that my other black Orek is missing. I only have the old vintage one because I needed the space for the new Hoover. So I actually gave that black Orek back to the coworker that gave it to me. And I warned her not to suck up any more dog mess in it. So we'll see how it fares. But this is a much, much better machine, so I'm very happy with it. And the first thing I love, besides just the overall looks of the machine, is just that the button lights up blue. Isn't that cool? And the chrome accents, it's really gorgeous. I totally adore it. I don't have the original bags for it yet, but I ordered them, so they're coming. So I had to modify an Orek bag, and so what I did, I took an Orek bag. See the dual zippers there? That's so cool. I took an Orek bag, and I just took this bag and actually super glued the cardboard collar from the Hoover, the bag that was already in it, onto the Orek bag. So I take it out, you can see that that's an Orek bag with a Hoover collar on it, which works actually. It works fine for now, but I can't wait till the real bags come. But the inside of the bag chamber is pretty clean. I actually had to wash it and soak it in Febreze because it smelled like a dog when I got it. But the way the bag chamber works, you actually have a lever here, and you actually take this lever and you slide it over, and that pulls this thing back to actually draw the bag closer. So you push it back to remove the bag, and then you just slide the bag onto that little holder. So it works pretty well. Probably a little more involved than it's necessary, more complicated, but we'll see. So let me put my Orek bag back in the Hoover here. And then just going to slide that and then zip it back up. This is insulated, and they say it's for sound, to prevent sound from being as loud, but I don't know if it helps filter as well or not, but the bags that it comes with are the cloth-type synthetic bags. So they did get a little bit cheap on this one because the original models that I saw actually had a metal cord wrap or cord hook. Well, this one actually has a plastic one, so I don't know what happened there, but it's plastic instead. I do love the carry handle, though. It really balances the center of gravity nicely, so that's really cool, something that Oreks don't have. So the only problem is the pedal for the handle release is on the wrong side. Look at that. It's still a cool pedal. It looks great. It feels good to press. It's really tight and solid, but it's just on the wrong side. So I'm always like pressing there when I shouldn't be. So the other thing that I like about this one is that it doesn't seem to leak. An Orek actually will leak right there, always. Everyone I've ever seen anyway. Maybe you have different experiences, but this does not leak around the seals, so that's a really good thing. Let me see if my Orek, I don't use it, so it may not be dirty, but yes, see that? Can you see the dust there? And everyone I've ever used or seen in person is like that, so that's just awful. But even newer ones, not just because this one's old, it's just, they just do that. So the Hoover is definitely better there, but I love the way it sounds, too, and it feels good, but I like the way it sounds, and the reason that it sounds so cool, first of all, is that it actually revs up gently. So it actually starts out really low and quiet. Actually, it starts out when you hit the button, nothing happens initially, and then it'll rev up gently, which is really cool. And the whole machine just feels solid. It feels like a good quality machine. Nothing creaks, nothing cracks, nothing groans. The handle's comfortable. It's just an excellent vacuum, so I'm really thrilled with it. while I held it by the cord, but it didn't do it for me with one hand. It's hard to do that and hold the camera on it at the same time. And I did try to use this on my new shag rug. I rearranged the living room for those of you who don't know, and yeah, I got a few things there, but the shag rug is actually so thick that it actually is not very nice to this vacuum cleaner. I hope I don't break it when I try this, but you have to see what this thing does on a shag rug. It's terrible. And there's no height adjustment, so I kind of figured that it would do this, but I'm trying to push it right now and I can't. It will not go. And then when I pull back with all my strength, it actually flattened the pile. Look at that compared to the rest of the carpet. That's terrible. I mean, that's just awful. But I only have two machines that actually work well on the shag rug, and that would be the Kirby Sentry, probably the G5 too. I haven't tried it yet, or any of the Kirbys, and the Eureka 1934A, which probably also means any of the other Eurekas would work as well. But I don't know. But anyway, this is a great vacuum. It's really cool. The wheels are rubber coated, and the brush roll is really aggressive. It does do a great job on bare floors, and mine did not come with a companion canister, but that's okay because I don't have the storage space for it anyway, and I have enough vacuums if I need a canister. But what I want to do is show you the headlights. It's also got a stair cleaning handle as well, which is really cool. I don't have stairs, but I like it when vacuums have those. It's just kind of fun. The brush roll does not turn off when it's upright. I guess that's okay. But this is the bottom of it. And the bristles are very stiff. Very stiff. It's just a spiral pattern, no contours on the brush roll. Actually, it reminds me of a Eureka brush roll a lot. There's no chevron pattern to it, which is surprising, but it's still a really cool vacuum. Very impressed with it. And these wheels are awesome. And I'm just noticing, wow, so I didn't notice this before. The wheels are actually in front of the brush roll. I guess that's good because it doesn't snowplow that way, but I never realized that before. I've never seen a vacuum like that. At first I thought it didn't have any wheels. It does have the little edge groomers on the side too. I haven't tried those, but usually they don't work great, but they're better than the attempts at agitation that some vacuums make, which can never really work. I guess it has a permanent belt, or a V-belt, or something. I don't know. I haven't been into it, and I don't want to go as long as it's working fine. But that is my new Hoover lightweight bagged Platinum Collection upright. If you have any questions, just let me know, and thanks for watching the video.